ॐ शुक्लां वरदरं विष्णुं शशिवर्णं चतुर्भुजं प्रसन्नवदनं ध्यायेत् सर्वविघ्नोपशान्तये सरस्वती नमस्तुभ्यं वरदे कामरूपिणी विद्यारम्भं करिष्यामि सिद्धिर्भवतु मे सदा गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णु गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुः साक्षात् परब्रह्म तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः. Okay, so Amarkosha, if you remember, I think last time we had we had learned till Shiva,
Kartikeya.
right? Kartikeya. Okay, till Kartikeya's names we had learned, and I had told you that today we will be practicing till the names of Vishnu. That is till 1.1.47. I assume that everyone has practiced. But before that, let's look at the meanings of a few words. We had stopped, I suppose, at Buddha and Jains and Buddha. So let's first look at that. Jina or Buddha. Till 28, we had looked at the meanings. So we'll continue from there at least for some time. So meanings you can note down. 1.1.29 names of Buddha. Now Buddha, this in general it means a saint, as I told you. So it is not only the Buddha that we refer to as a proper noun. It is in general Buddha or Jains or Jinas, they are like saints. So therefore the next two lines that are there, that is line number 29 and 30, it is exclusively for only Gautam Buddha, or it is exclusively only for Shakyaha. The word is called Shakyaha. So I'll tell you the breakup first, everyone note down. The line is Sashakya Simha Sarvartha Siddhashaudo Danishcha Saha Gautamascharka Bandhuscha Maya Devi Sutascha Saha. Now sir is literally a pronoun in Sanskrit meaning he. So whom are we talking about? We are talking about he. Who is that he? It is Buddha. Shakya Simha. So you break the first line. Shakya Simha Pullingam. Shakya Simha Pullingam. Sarvartha Siddha Pullingam. Sarvartha Siddha Pullingam. Shaudodani. Shaudodanihi is the word. It is similar to Harihi. Another name for Vishnu, Harihi. Harihi, Hari, Harayaha Prathama. It goes that way. Hari, or even Kavi, Kavi, poet. Kavihi, Kavihi, Kavi. Now everyone note one thing, in Sanskrit it is very very unique. Okay, if I have a board also, I will just write and show you. Just hold on for a minute. I'll just bring a board. So it's, yeah. So I hope everyone...
Ma'am, can you please repeat it?
Wait, I'm repeating. I'll write and show you. I think that is better. It will be clear. So just 1 second. I'll just have a board. Can everyone see me? Is it okay? Can see me, right? Okay. So yes. So basically what I was talking about is the first word. What was the word? Shaudodani. Shaudodani, correct. So Shaudodani, the word is actually it is Ikaranta. Ikaranta, it ends in E and it has got a Visarga. So how you write this word? It is quite similar to Hari or it is quite similar to Kavi. Kavi is a poet. Now Hari is a proper noun, so let's not consider that. Let's consider a common noun Kavi. Now you write this word Kavi. I'll just write and show you. Kavihi. Kavihi. Kavi. What is the difference between both these words?
Ekvachanam, Dvivachanam.
Ekavachanam and Dvivachanam. Okay, make a note of this. Many of us, though we say Kavi, 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 we feel that this Kavi means a poet. No, this Kavi actually means dual. In Sanskrit, we have a concept of Ekavachanam, singular, dual, Dvivachanam, and plural, that is Bahuvachanam. So there are three. Ekavachanam, one, Dvivachanam, dual, and Bahuvachanam is three. So, or you can say three and more. So this is Ekavachanam, meaning one poet. This is one poet, and Kavi is Dvivachanam, meaning there are two poets. So don't get confused. We are very much used to saying Kavi, Kavi, we say. Similarly, even Harihi, when we say Harihi, Hari. Though now in Devanagari, when people write their names, they will write their names as Hari. This is how we write, right? This is a wrong way of writing in Sanskrit. If you write Hari this way, That means there are two Haris. It is not that way. When you write your name, it has to be Harihi. It has to be Harihi. Okay. So similarly here also, when we have this word, what is the word here? Shaudodanihi. So Shaudodanihi. Let's write it. Shaudod Danihi. Danihi, if you see, it is the first Raswa. Shaudod Danihi. This is the way it has to be written. Okay. So make a note of this. So this is the reason why little Sanskrit knowledge will always be helpful. Of course, those who don't know, that is fine for now. But at least whatever is needed for the class, ensure that you know about that. Okay. Okay. Let's continue. Shaudodanihi. Anything else you want me to write or show you or something? No, right? It's fine. Okay, let's continue. Shakya Simha Pullingam, Sarvartha Siddha Pullingam, Shaudodani Pullingam. First line. Next line. Gautama Pullingam, Gautama Pullingam. Arkabandhu. Now Gautama's charka, when you break the word, it is Gautamaha cha arka. Cha in Sanskrit means and, A and D and. So Gautama Pullingam, Arkabandhu Pullingam, Maya Devi Sutta Pullingam. Maya Devi Sutta Pullingam. Okay. So in all for Gautam Buddha you have 6 names. 3 in the first line, 3 in the second line. I repeat, Shakya Simha Pullingam, Sarvartha Siddha Pullingam, Shaudodani Pullingam. Next line, Gautama Pullingam, Arkabandhu Pullingam, Maya Devi Sutta Pullingam.
It talks of 7 words, madam.
How come 7? 1 second.
In the top it is written Gautam Buddha 7.
Amarkosha, Maya Devi Sutta. No, it has to be 6. Maybe there is a typing error. Acha, in the PDF you are saying no. It should be a typing error. It should be 6. Only 6 names, right? So maybe it's a typing error. Make the correction. It should be only 6 names. Okay, let's look at the meanings quickly.
Maya Devi Sutaha or Sutta only?
Sutaha is the way we say the word, but the original word is Sutta, Maya Devi Sutta. Like how it is Ramaha, original word is Rama. Similarly, Maya Devi Sutaha, original word is Maya Devi. Maya Devi Sutta. Okay?
Gautamaha or Gautama?
Gautamaha. Again, when you say it in Prathama, it is Gautamaha. Original word is Gautama. Okay? So I am telling you everywhere the original words only. Yeah? Okay. Now let's look at the meanings.
Hari Om.
Yes.
I missed the answer for that doubt which was raised. Gautama Buddha 7. So
No,
7
that is a
indicates 7.
typing error. It has to be 6.
Okay, copy.
Okay. Yeah.
Thank you.
Now Shakya Simha. Now what is the meaning of this word Shakya Simha? Now the Shakya usually, as we had discussed even in the last 1 or 2 sessions, if you remember, Shakya Simha literally it means a Buddhist monk. So Shakya is like a community, as we say. For example, just as in Hinduism we have Shankaracharyas, right? That means people who belong to this, you can say that's a so-called group which is there. So we have different Shankaracharyas depending on the areas that are there. Or Jains we say, right? So in Jain monks it can be anything. So all the monks, there are different monks who are Jains. So Jain monks, in that you have the 24 Tirthankars, the most famous being Mahavir. Or among the Buddhas also there are many Buddhas, the most famous being Gautam Buddha. So it is like Shakyas are, it's like a community of the Buddhist. And Shakya Simha, Simha is a lion. Just as lion is a leader or the king, similarly you can say the one who was leading or a very famous personality of the Shakya community, that was Gautam Buddha. So that's how he got the name Shakya Simha. Next, Sarvartha Siddha. Sarvartha Siddha. Now Sarva Artha Siddha. If you note this word, Artha is actually wealth. Siddha meaning to achieve. So Sarvartha Siddha literally means one who has achieved everything. Now though Artha means wealth, it is not associated with money or wealth that all of us usually associate with. It is not like that. Sarvartha Siddha, if you break it, it is Sarvartheshu Siddha. In Sanskrit, it is Sarvartheshu Siddha, meaning one who has achieved everything. You don't have to achieve wealth in terms of money or maybe property and so on. One who has achieved everything in life. That is literally, it is realization or knowledge. That is Sarvartha Siddha. Next, Shaudodhanihi. Shaudodhanihi. Shuddhodana was a father of Gautam Buddha, his son. Shuddhodhanasya apatyam. Apatyam meaning child. So King Shuddhodana's son was this Gautam Buddha. Shuddhodana, when you transform it, it becomes Shaudodhana. Just as Dasharatha becomes Dasharati, Vasudeva becomes Vasudeva, Kunti's son becomes Kaunteya. Similarly, Shuddhodanasya apatyam becomes Shaudodhanihi, meaning the son of Shaudodhanaha. The son of Shuddhodanaha. When you say the word, it is Shaudodhanihi. Shaudodhanihi. Okay. Next word, Gautamaha. Now, the literal meaning of Gautama. If you see Gautama, like some people, now there are different meanings to this Gautama. It is mainly, it means one who is the remover of darkness. That is mainly associated. And with regards to Buddhism, some people say that this Buddha had a guru, his name was Gautama. But as far as what I have gone through and the research that I have done from my side, I did not find it much. So basically, he was referred to as Siddhartha Gautama, or he was called as Gautam Buddha, meaning the realized one, or one who is a remover of darkness, or the one who is a remover of ignorance. So this is what I was quite familiar with, and that's how he got this named as Gautama. It was earlier they used to say it was actually Gautama, and then slowly as language keeps moving ahead, it became Gautama. So this is what I have come across. Some people say that even the clan that he belonged to, just as we have Shakya Simha, like that a community was also Gautama, wherein it consisted of usually learned people. So that's how he got this name as Gautama Buddha. So there can be different explanations for this. Mainly by men and boys, they are also named as Gautam, right? You would come across such names. So it literally means the awakened one, or one who is free from ignorance. All the darkness in his life is gone away. So that is the literal meaning of Gautama. Next, Arkabandhu. Arka Artham. Anyone knows what is Arka? Sun. Anyone is familiar with the 12 Surya Namaskaras? Mitra, Ravi, Surya, Bhanu. In that this Arka comes? Arkaya Namaha. It is the 11th name. Mitra, Ravi, Surya, Bhanu, Khagapusha, Hiranyagarbha, Marichi, Aditya, Savitra, Arka Bhaskara. Arka is the 11th name. So Arkaya Namaha. Arka Bandhuhu. Bandhuhu meaning, you can say like, now Bandhuhu literally means a brother. So mainly Arka Bandhuhu, Gautam Buddha is called as the brother of the sun. Now it's not in literally in, it doesn't mean he is a brother of the sun, but just as a sun is known to brighten the entire world, similarly Gautam Buddha was also responsible for brightening, or mainly removing the darkness from people's lives to enlighten people. So that's how this word has come. Another word for Gautam Buddha in Amarkosha is Arka Bandhuhu. So just as the sun's job is to enlighten the world, similarly Gautam Buddha also did this. He was responsible for enlightening and brightening the world and the masses in general. Okay, next is very easy. Maya Devi Sutaha, son of Maya Devi. Sutaha, son, Maya Devi, his mother. So Maya Devi Sutaha was Gautam Buddha.
Son of Maya Devi.
Okay. Okay. So these were the names of Buddha. Next, for Brahma also we will have a look. Brahmatma Bhusurajyeshtaha Parameshti Pitamaha. First, everyone note down the genders. Brahmatma Bhuhu. Now, be very, very careful here. The original word here is Brahman. So, though the original word is Brahman, don't get confused and think that it has got something to do with Brahman. Brahman is supreme, that is also called Brahman. That Brahman is different. This is referred to Lord Brahma. So, here the original word is Brahman, and when you say it, it is like just as we have Bhagavan, similarly it is Brahman. Brahma, Brahmano, Brahmanaha Prathama. That's how it goes. So the original word has to be Brahman, it ends in an. Brahman, Atmabhu Pullingam. Brahman Pullingam, Atmabhu Pullingam. Together it has become one word, Brahmatmabhu. It is actually two words. Brahman pullingam. Atmabhu pullingam. Surajyeshtah. Surajyeshta pullingam. Surajyeshta pullingam. Parameshthin. This is also ending in. Parameshthin pullingam. Pitamaha pullingam. Pitamaha pullingam. 5 words. Brahman, Atmabhu, Surajyeshta, Parameshtin, Pitamaha, all 5 pullingam. Next line. Hiranyagarbha. Hiranyagarbha pullingam. Hiranyagarbha pullingam. Lokeshaha pullingam. Lokesha pullingam. Swayambhu. Swayambhushchaturananah. Swayambhu chaturananah. 2 words. Swayambhu, it ends in u, long u. Swayambhu pullingam. Swayambhu pullingam. So it is similar to Guru. Guruhu, Guru, Guravah. It is similar to that. Swayambhu. Swayambhu pullingam. Chaturananah. Chaturanana pullingam. 4 words. Hiranyagarbha, Lokesha, Swayambhu, Chaturanana. All 4 pullingam. Next. Dhatabjayonir. This is the word. You have to break it into 2. Dhatru. Dhatra is the word. Dhata, Dhatarau, Dhataraha Prathama. It is similar to how we say Pita, Mata. Little slight difference is coming, but it's a Rukaranta Shabda. Just for your information, you can note all this. Dhata, Dhatarau, Dhataraha Prathama. Anyone can guess the meaning of Dhata?
Protector.
Protector. Correct. So though here it is used in the context of Brahma, it is also used for one's own mother or even for elders, you can say, like many protectors, one who care for us. So they are also used as Dhata. So Dhatru.
Dhatra means protector.
Protector. Dhatru pullingam. Abjayonihi. Abjayoni, it's a small ni, just like we saw Kavihi. Shaudodani, similar to that. Abjayoni pullingam. Druhinaha pullingam.
Mean though?
Sorry?
What does Abjayoni mean?
I'll tell you the meanings later. Only for Dhatru I asked. Yeah. Druhina pullingam. Druhina pullingam. Virinchihi pullingam. Virinchihi pullingam. Kamalasanaha pullingam. Kamalasanaha pullingam. Okay. Next. Srash.
Abjayoni enna?
Another?
Abjayoni.
Abjayoni pullingam. Everything pullingam. Now for Brahma, obviously everything has to be pullingam only. Okay. Only one word is Napusakalingam. I'll tell you what is that. Next line. Srashta. The original word is Srashtru. Srashtru. Srashtru pullingam. Prajapatihi pullingam. Prajapatihi pullingam. Vedha is a word. Can anyone guess the original word?
Vedas.
Vedas. Uttama. How does it run? Vedas is similar to what?
Chandrama.
So how does it function? Chandramaha, Chandramasau, Chandramasaha Prathama. So similarly here, Vedaha. So that's how it comes. Vedas is the main word. It ends in sa. Vedas pullingam. Vedas pullingam. Vidhatru. Vidhatru pullingam.
Sakaranta pullingam.
Yes. Vidhatru pullingam. Now last word, if you see, Vishwasrid Vidhi. You have to break this into 2. Vishwasrij. Vishwasrij is the original word. Vishwasrij pullingam. Vidhi pullingam. Vidhi pullingam. Srashtr, Prajapati, Vedhas, Vidhatr, Vishwasrij and Vidhi. All are Pullingam. Last line. Sorry, two more lines. Fourth line. Nabhijanman. Nabhijanman is the next word. Nabhijanman Pullingam. Nabhijanman Pullingam. Andaja Pullingam. Andaja Pullingam. Purva Pullingam. Purva Pullingam. Nidhana. Nidhana, this can be Pullingam as well as Napusakalingam, both. Now, usually it is used only for Pullingam, but it can also be Napusakalingam. So, just note down. Nidhana. And Kamalodbhava Pullingam. Kamalodbhava Pullingam. Next line. Sadanandaha Pullingam. Sadananda Pullingam. Sadananda Pullingam. Rajomurtin. Rajomurtin. Murtin, again it ends in Rajomurtin Pullingam. Rajomurtin Pullingam. And then two more words. Satyaka Pullingam. Satyaka Pullingam. Hamsavahana Pullingam. Hamsavahana Pullingam. Satyaka Pullingam. Satyaka Pullingam. Hamsavahana Pullingam. Hamsavahana Pullingam. Now let's look at the meanings. Okay. Continue. Yes.
All are Pullingam.
Yes, except only Nidhana, it is also 90% it is used in Pullingam only, but some references it can be Napusakalingam. So just make a note of it, but it is very rare. That's it. Okay. Okay. Now let's look at the meanings
Hari Om.
for Brahma. Yes.
The word Nidhanaha means death in Hindi. Is it the same in Sanskrit?
No. Because in Hindi we say Nidhana means to go away. Literally in Sanskrit Nidhana means creation in this context. Okay. So I'll tell you the meanings in detail. I'll tell you.
Okay.
Okay. Yes. Okay. Now let's start. Now for Brahma, note that the words that are there usually will revolve around a creator only. When I tell you the meanings now, you will understand. First is Brahman, is the original word. Brahman. What is the meaning of Brahman? Brimhati. Brimhati. Now this word has come from the word Brimhati. Brimhati literally means to create something. Literally it means to create something. So Brahma we know is the creator of this world. So Brimhati usually is meant for creation, wherein something which the person or the thing is responsible for creation. That is what is the literal meaning of this word Brimhati. Please don't get confused. It is not Brihati. Some people get confused. They consider it to be Brihati. Brihati is different. Brihati is a chandas altogether in Sanskrit. It is also for certain herbs in Ayurveda also that is Brihati. Mainly for Brahma it means Brimhati. That's how the word has come, Brahma, meaning one who creates. Or you can say the word itself Brahman, it comes from this root Brahma, meaning one who is a creator, or you can also consider for someone who is very great. Now a creator, Brahma, we have given him the status of the creator. If not for Brahma, the creation would not exist, we would not exist, so nothing would be there around. So therefore someone who is very great, that way you can consider. Or at the same time he himself is great, and through the creation that he has created, he has made the entire world also great. That's the reason why we see such a beautiful world around today, including you and me, and also the natural elements. So this is the literal meaning of this word Brahman. Next, Atma Bhuhu.
This is the same, I'm sorry.
Sorry.
The same spelling as the other Brahman.
Yes.
Atma, Brahman.
Yes, that
Same
is also spelling is the same. That's the reason I told you, but depending on the context we have to make out the meaning. Okay. Okay, now especially in the Gita and everything, when the word Brahman is used, that is referred to Atma or soul. Here it is a proper noun, Lord Brahma. Okay, so context in Sanskrit is very, very important. So always be careful whenever you read anything in Sanskrit. People having knowledge of Sanskrit or you don't have, that is fine, but you have to be very, very careful. For your knowledge, note down somewhere, or just remember that context is very, very important in Sanskrit. In fact, for everything context is important, but then in Sanskrit, because the same word can be used, even there will be no difference in the spelling. For example, now here Brahman, though we know that here in this context it is referring to Lord Brahma, but in places where sometimes it is very difficult to make out, and some people, they consider Lord Brahma and even the Brahman soul and everything to be one and the same. No, it is not at all like that. So therefore be very, very careful when you make out the meanings, and don't forget to look at the context, because that is very important. Okay, next is Atmabhu. Atmabhu meaning Atmana Bhavati, is one who is, you can say, the soul of the entire universe, or ultimately the soul of all of us. So he is the one who has created the universe, he is at the center. So this is one meaning. Second meaning is one who is born by himself. Atmana, he has not come out through a womb. Though we, as per the Vishnu Purana and Brahma Purana, we have a reference that Brahma is born through the navel of Lord Vishnu. Similarly, even though that is there, but still he has not gone through a biological birth. He has not come out of the womb of any mother, any lady. So therefore Atmana, self-manifested, that is Atmana. Atmabhu is the second word. Next is Surajyeshtaha. Suraha artham, we have already seen. Suraha,
Deva.
Deva, gods. Jeshtaha, the eldest of the gods. Brahma, usually we refer Brahma to be an old man. So Surajyeshtaha, Suranam Jeshtaha, Surajyeshtaha. Or you can also say Sureshu Jeshtaha, Surajyeshtaha. Suresh ji, can you tell your name's breakup?
हरिओम तिरुशर्मा
उंग पेरोड breakup चलूंगो. Sureshah.
सुराणाम ईशः सुरेशः
Suranam Ishah Sureshah. Correct. So this is also similar to this. Surajyeshtaha, when we say Suranam Jeshtaha or Sureshah, Sureshu Jeshtaha, Surajyeshtaha, eldest of the gods. Parameshti. Now Paramam, this word itself we have come across, meaning great. Parameshti, very superior. So Lord Brahma is said to be very superior. That's how he gets his name, Parameshti. Pitamaha, literally grandfather. Grandfather is the word Pitamaha. We say Brahma Pitamaha. You have come across this. So Pitamaha, though it means grandfather, it, in this context, for why with Brahma it is associated, means a very old man or the senior most person. He was the first person who was there before any creation started. So obviously he has to be the senior most person. So that is Pitamaha. Next, another. Parameshti is great, or you can say superior. Paramam we say, right? That is Parameshti, superior. Hiranyagarbha, Garbha, womb, or to be born. Hiranyagarbha, meaning, now it is considered that Hiranyam is actually gold. So it is said that Brahma, in some references I told you, as per the Vishnu Purana, Brahma Purana, we believe that Brahma comes out of the navel, and it seems that later he goes inside a gold egg, a golden color egg, that is Hiranyagarbha, and then the egg cracks open and Brahma comes out from that, and then he starts the process of creation. Like this, there are a bit folklores. So the person who comes out of the golden egg and starts the process of creation, that is Hiranyagarbha, one who resides inside the Hiranyagarbha. That means, you can say Garbha literally means like a womb like shape. So an egg is also like a womb, right? So it's like a protective covering. So Hiranya, gold. So one who comes out of the gold covering, that is Hiranyagarbha. Next, Lokeshaha, Lokanam Ishaha. Lokaha doesn't mean people, it means world. The ruler of the world or creator of the world, Lokeshaha. Swayambhu, Atmabhu, quite similar. Swayambhu, again, is born, self-manifested, not born out of a womb. It's come by himself, Swayambhu. Chaturananaha, Chatuhu Ananaha Yasya Saha. It's a Bahuvrihi Samasa. Chaturananaha, Ananaha meaning face, faces. Chatuhu, 4. We know Brahma has 4 faces. Earlier Brahma used to be called Panchananaha, for your knowledge. It was in the earlier times when the world had just been created. But then it seemed that the fifth head of Brahma was too bright, and the entire world, all the three worlds, that is heaven, hell, and heaven, they could not bear the brightness. It was like poking their eyes. So that is the reason why Shiva, he comes and he cuts off the head of Brahma. So these are all a bit Puranic stories. So from that time onwards, Brahma has got four heads, Chaturananaha. Just as another name for Ganesha is Gajananaha, Gajasyananam Yasya Saha, one who has an elephant face. Similarly here, Chaturananaha, having four faces. Next. Dhatru we already saw, meaning protector. One who protects, or one who is responsible for maintaining the entire universe, or one who is responsible for creating the entire universe. That is Dhata. So if you notice for Brahma, usually there are words having a similar meaning, and lot of words like Lokesha and so on. He has got such words because of his status of being the creator. So most of the words sometimes can be repeated. Abjayonihi, Abja meaning lotus, Yoni womb, so one who is born out of the lotus. So here the Vishnu Purana, Srimad Bhagavata Purana reference is considered that Brahma is born through the navel of Lord Vishnu. He sits on a lotus and he comes out. So that is Abjayoni, one who is born through a lotus. Druhinaha meaning the destroyer of Dushtaha, that is destroyer of evil people or wicked people. So though Brahma grants boons to Asuras, at the same time when all the Devas are in trouble, they used to first go and approach Brahma, and then Brahma used to help them if he could, or else he used to tell them go to Vishnu and seek your help. So one who is responsible for, you can say, killing the wicked people or destroying the wicked people, that is Druhinaha. Virinchihi. Now all of you have heard this word. Virachayati. Yes, Virachayati, correct. This, Umaji, you know the verse from Saundarya Lahari? Virinchi Patni.
I don't know the meaning.
Correct. Virinchi Panchastvam starts with that. So in that you have the same reference for Brahma, meaning the creator. In the Saundarya Lahari also it is the same context, same meaning of a creator. So Virinchi meaning one who has designed. So we say, right, Virachayati. Virachayati is a verb in Sanskrit meaning to design something. Or we say in Hindi, Rachana Karna, Virachana Karna, meaning to compose something or create something. So from that this word has come Virinchihi, meaning again the creator. Kamalasanaha, Kamalaha Asanam Yasya Saha.
One who sits on the lotus.
Yes, one who is Asanam or one who sits on the lotus, that is Kamalasanaha. Next, Srashta. We know Srishti, again the world, Srashta, the creator of this world. Prajapatihi, Prajanam Patihi, one who rules. Praja in general means the living creation, or creation in general, one who rules over that, Prajapatihi. Vedha. Now again this has got Vedha and Virinchi are quite similar, meaning one who has created. Vidadhati meaning one who is responsible for the Virachana, for the creation, or how certain. Now please note that when we say creation, it's not that one fine day Brahma just gets up and maybe Vishnu and all the gods they decide that the process of creation should start. If you see, it's not that he just created a tree, a mountain, a river, a sun, moon, living creations, human beings, animals, and just left it. It's not like that. Virachana, when we say, or when we have names like Virinchihi, it is not at all easy, because when all things are created, it's not just that the things or objects or the living beings, they are just created and left out. There is an order or which has been said, that is, trees should have leaves, they will not move from one place to another. Sky will have clouds, so, or the sun will always rise in the east, it will set in the west, or rivers will keep flowing, they will go and meet the ocean, they will go and meet the sea. So all such rules are also being set. That is, it's not that the water is still or leaves don't move at all. It's not like that. So it's not that Brahma just did the creation and left. So that is the meaning of this word Vedaha. So Rachana and Virachana, this is a difference. Just as we have the difference between Jnanam and Vijnanam. Jnanam, knowledge. Vijnanam, you can say thorough knowledge. So this is a difference. So even Brahma also, he did not stop at just creating. Okay, human being is created, okay, just flesh is put, body parts are put, flesh, blood, everything, that means you're dead, right? A soul has to be put inside. Then at the right place eyes are placed. No one till date we have not seen anyone's ears are in place of eyes and vice versa. It's not like that. Everything is in the proper system. There is a concept of day, night, time, everything we follow. So this is not, it's not that he just started with the process of creation and left it. Even the proper rules and everything was being created. That is the reason. This is the difference. He is called the Virachanam. This is what we call Virachayati or Vedaha, meaning that's, and this is the reason why we have so much respect for Brahma. So that is the meaning of this word Vedaha. We say Vidhata, another word Vidhata. Vidhata generally means God. It is also used for Brahma. Veda is the meaning, one who has created. Vidhata is the next word. I told you Vidhata can generally be used for any god. In Hindi especially they say Vidhata. It can be also used for Brahma, meaning one who has created. Vishwasrij, original word. Vishwa meaning world. Srij, one who has created this world. So if you see, the meanings are quite similar to each other. Vidhi, vidhatte. The verb is vidhatte. So vidhi generally meaning to again create, or more than create, it is like a particular order has been set. Like I told you, the rules for day and night, or the rules for sunrise, moonrise, time and all that. So that is mainly vidhi. Next, last line. Nabhijanman. Nabhijanman, one who is born out of the Nabhi. Nabhi is abdomen of Lord Vishnu. Andaja. Andaja, because Andat Jataha, we saw Hiranyagarbha, is born out of the golden egg, so Andajaha. Purvaha. Purvaha, very, very ancient. Purva, we say. Purva, east is one meaning. Another meaning, Purva, very ancient. Another, the first creation. Brahma was the one who was born. Only then the creation has started, so he has to be the most ancient man. Purva. Nidhana. Nidhana, this meaning is that Nidhana does got nothing to do with the meaning in Hindi that we say Nidhan hona, meaning to go away. In fact, Nidhana in Sanskrit here as a proper noun for Brahma, it means that one who is responsible for creating the world. That is Nidhana. Again, it is another word for creator. Nidhan karna. In Hindi also, in pure Hindi they use this word. Kamala udbhavaha, kamalodbhavaha. One was come out from a kamalam.
Nidana is again creator.
Creator only, yes. And kamalodbhavaha, one was come out of a lotus. Last line. Sadanandaha, one was always happy. Sadanandaha. Rajomurtihi. He's got the quality of rajas in him. Now here you should rather have a doubt. If Lord Brahma is a god, all gods should usually have the Sattva Gunam. Why only for Brahma it is Rajo Gunam, or they say Rajo Murti? That is because little in Brahma, little bit of Rajo Gunam qualities come. So in all us human beings, we have all the three qualities, Sattva, Raja, Tamas. Most of the human beings, we all fall in the Tamasic, or more than Tamasic, I will say Rajasic, right? Hardly few people, we are all Sattvic people who follow Sattva Guna. In fact, human beings, we are depending on the situation, we change our gunas, right? Now maybe we have Sattva Guna at its top, where you are just listening to something, you are peaceful. Immediately someone maybe is coming and disturbing you in between. For 1 minute you get angry and you shout, no, go away from here, right? We just maybe try to shoo the person away. This is little bit of Rajogunam comes. You are not wrong here, but then someone is coming to irritate you, so you try to shoo them away. But the same person comes and irritates you, you could have told the person in a good way, go away, I have my class, I'll come and speak to you at 10 o'clock. Instead of that, you hit the person. Tamasic qualities. It was not needed at all, still you showed your negative side. So, all us human beings, depending on the situation, we show our right qualities. All three qualities are present in human beings. But in Brahma, why it is called Rajaso Murtihi? Rajaso Murtihi, that's how it is, Rajo Murtihi. For this, you can refer to the Krishna Leela stories. So Brahma, at times he tries to do a few tricks. So when Krishna had taken birth, Vishnu had taken birth as Krishna, he tries to hide all the cows and all the friends of Krishna in a cave. And then he goes back to Brahmaloka. Krishna knew that this was done by Brahma. He plays a game. So just to tease Krishna, he did this. And when he returns back to Brahmaloka, he is surprised to see all the cows and children, friends of Krishna there. Brahma wonders, I hid them in a cave down on earth. How come they have come here? He comes back to earth and sees where are all the kids and cows. He is surprised to see them here also. He goes to Brahmaloka, comes back to earth, goes to Brahmaloka, comes back to earth. Continuously he is doing this. Both the places he is seeing the cows and all the friends of Krishna. And then later he realized that this is the Maya of Krishna. I tried to cheat Krishna, he has shown me the right way. So this is the reason, a bit you can say like a competitive spirit or something, or just for fun we do something. So Rajaso Murti. One more example if I give you, when there was an argument between Vishnu and Vishnu and Brahma to find the end of Shivalinga, that is Shiva had manifested himself in the form of a huge fire. The concept of Shivalinga was a huge ray of fire. Today also if you go to Tiruvannamalai, the Arunachala mountain is considered to be Lord Shiva himself. So Shiva had given a challenge to both Vishnu and Brahma that you try to find out the end of this Shivalingam. Brahma goes up towards heaven, towards the sky. He sits on his swan and rides up. Vishnu assumes the form of a boar, Varaha Avatara. He digs the ground and goes inside. Both of them, they could not find the end. Vishnu returns, tells the truth. I could not find the end. Brahma feels that no, I should not tell that I have lost. He is not ready to accept defeat. He lies there. So telling lies little is Rajogunam. So it's not wrong, but then he had that feeling in him that no, I cannot accept defeat, right? So for that reason he had to end up telling a lie. So like this, there are few instances wherein Brahma a bit he lowers himself. That is the reason it's not fully Sattvagunam, little bit of Rajogunam. Again, Brahma is not a proper noun, though we say Brahma Devaha, it is a Padavi. For Indra, Brahma, they are all Padavi. After a few Manvantaras, a few time period, the Brahma also gets changed. So it's like a position that is there. So this is the reason, and why Brahma lied, and that's the reason he's got a curse that you will have only, no one worships Brahma. Even amongst us also, there will be hardly anyone who has a photo of Brahma, right? And none of us we worship Brahma. There is only one temple for Brahma, that's in Pushkar, Rajasthan. So these were all many reasons. That is why it is called Rajaso Murti. Means a person is not evil, but like human beings, like you and me also, we do sometimes, right? For reasons we tell a lie, we are not ready to accept defeat easily, and so on. So that is the reason Rajaso Murti. Next is Satyakaha. Satyakaha. Now again for Satyakaha also, if you look at the meaning, it is somewhat, some people say now, what you can consider, very strong you can consider, or one who's got a lot of respect and honor, that is Satyakaha. Some people say that one who always speaks the truth, that can be Satyakaha, but in this context usually Satyakaha is another word for Brahma, again referring to his high status because he was a creator. So a lot of one who is honored and respected for his contribution, that is creation of the universe. And the last word, Hamsavahanaha, one who has Hamsa, that is swan, as his Vahanam, that is Hamsavahanaha. Okay. So let's stop here. Now everyone will chant one line that is there. So let's start from the Mangala Shasanam. I assume everyone has practiced. Okay. So let's start.
I got only 28 words. I seem to have missed one word.
Which word you missed?
I am not sure.
Brahma.
Andajaha.
Andajaha you missed?
Yes.
No, Andajaha I have written.
Brahman Atmabhu did you write?
Yeah.
Dhatra Abjayoni.
Yes, I wrote.
Okay, I'll just repeat. No, just note down.
Vishwasrug and Vidihi are separate. With that you must.
Vishwasrik and Vidihi. You got it, Sarvesh?
No, I have written that also.
Okay, let us.
I have 29.
Okay, I'll just repeat once. Brahman, Atmabhu, Surajjeshta, Parameshti, Pitamaha. 5. Hiranyagarbha, Lokeshaha, Swayambhuhu, Chaturananaha. 4. 5 and 4, 9. Dhatra, Abjayoni, Druhina, Virinchi, Kamalasanaha. 5 more, 14. Srashta, Prajapatihi, Veda, Vidhata, Vishwasrat, Vidihi. 6. How much? 15, right? Total?
20.
20. 20, correct. And last. Nabijanma, Andaja, Purvaha, Nidhanaha, Kamalodbhavaha.
Okay, I have missed Purva.
Sarvesh. Purvaha. Purvaha is also a word. Make a note. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
I will continue. Everyone will chant one line each.
Nidhanaha, that just occurred to me. Nidhanam is Napunsakalingam word which means vinasha.
Vinasha. Correct.
Maybe from there we got that Hindi Nidhan.
Hindi. Correct. Okay. Now we'll start. Now everyone, you just stand one line that is there. 1, 2, 3, 4. The numbering that is there. So just stand one line, not two lines. I'll just stand one line and show you all. Similarly, all of you can chant. यस्य ज्ञानदया सिन्धोः अगाधस्यानघा गुणाः. अलमेलुजी.
सेव्यतामक्षयो धीरा तत्प्रिये चामृताय च.
चंद्रिका जी.
समाहृत्यान्यतन्त्राणि संक्षिप्ते परिसंस्कृतैः.
आशालता जी.
सम्पूर्णमुच्यते वगै वगै नामलिङ्गानुशासनं.
वर्गैः.
वर्गै नामलिङ्ग.
नागनाथन.
प्रायशो रूपभेदेन साहचर्या च कुत्रचित्.
सुरेश जी.
हरि स्त्री पुंनपुंसकं ज्ञेयं तद्विशेषविधे क्वचित्.
भार्गवी जी.
भेदाख्यानाय न द्वन्द्वो नैकशेषो न संकरः.
सर्वेश.
स्तोत्रलिङ्गानाम् अनुष्ठानां क्रमात् च.
रविशंकर जी.
त्रिलिङ्गां विश्वदीपदं विगुणेषु प्रयोदिति.
राजन जी.
विशुद्धलिङ्गं शेषार्थं बन्धादि
त्वन्ताथादिन पूर्वभाक्. Okay, you chanted. आरती जी. आरती जी. No. Deepa ji, would you like to try? I think you have joined today, but still you can try. Swaravyayam.
स्वयं स्वर्गना कर्त्री दशालयाः.
Deepa ji, yeah, no problem. Yeah, as you get time, please refer to the audio and practice. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Lalita ji. Lalita ji. Chant. Suraloko 12. You're on mute. Geetu ji.
Hello. Yeah.
Lalita ji, unmute. Chant now.
अमदानि जरा देवा त्रिदशा विबुधा सुरा.
Kamala ji. Indra ji.
आदिदेयादि विशतः लेखा आदिति नन्दनाः.
लेखा अदिति नंदनाः.
अदिति नन्दनाः.
कल्पना जी.
आदित्यार्भवो स्वप्न अमर्त्या अमृतान्धसः.
राजेंद्र कुमार जी.
बर्हिमुखा क्रतुर्भुजो गीर्वाणा दानवारयः.
शांभवी.
वृन्दारका दैवतानि पुंसि वा देवता श्रियाम्.
श्रीकरी.
आदित्य विश्ववसवस्तुषिता वा स्वरानि निलाप.
श्रीराम is there.
Yes,
महाराजिक.
Prajajika
साध्याश्च
Sataksh
रुद्राश्च
Ruddaksh
गणदेवताः.
Devata
श्रीविद्याजी
विद्याधराप्सरो यक्ष रक्षो गन्धर्वकिन्नराः
लक्ष्मणरावजी
पिशाचो गुह्यकसिद्धः भूतो मे देवयोनयः
जानकी जी chant asura. Voice is not coming. Kamakshi ji 20. Okay. Kalyan ji, Kalyan BR. Line 25. No? Okay. Lakshmi Kumar ji.
सर्वज्ञा सुगतः बुद्धो धर्मराजस्तथा गतः
Maya ji. No? Meena B. Meenakshi ji, Meena B.
षडभिज्ञो दशबलो द्वयवादी विनायकः
Meenakshi Rajaram.
समन्तभद्रो भगवान् मारजिल्लोकजिज्जिनः
Pradnya ji.
मुनीन्द्र श्रीकर शास्ता मुनिः शाक्य मुनिस्त्रियः
Yeah. Maya ji, unmute now. No. Okay. Sanjeev ji.
हाँ जी।
Maya ji, tell.
Yeah.
Tell.
हाँ अहं वदामि शाक्य सिंह सर्वात् सिद्ध सौदोदनच्च निच्च
Sanjeev ji. Ranjani ji.
ब्रह्मात्मभू सुरज्येष्ठ परमेष्ठी पितामहः
Sundaresh ji.
हिरण्यगर्भो लोकेश स्वयंभू चतुराननः
Sudha R.
दाताब्जयो निर्दृचिनः विरिञ्चि कमलासनः
Sudha C.
स्रष्टा प्रजापतिर्वेधा विधाता विश्वसृग्विधिः
Usha Iyer ji.
नाभिजन्माण्डज्जः पूर्वः निधनः कमलोद्भवः
Uma V.
सदानन्दो रजो मूर्तिः सत्यगो हंसवाहनः
KK Vaidyanathan ji.
Yes. 1 minute. विष्णुर्नारायण कृष्णो वैकुण्ठो इष्टरक्ष विष्टरश्रवः
Vaheta ji.
दामोदरो ऋषिकेशः केशवो माधवस्वभूः
Vasundhara ji. Vasundhara V. No? Shyamala ji.
Hello, can you not hear me? Sorry.
Vasundhara ji chant.
Yeah. दैत्यारिन् पुण्डरीकाक्षः गोविन्दो गरुडध्वजः
Shyamala ji.
पीताम्बरोच्युतशार्की विश्वक्सेनो जनार्दनः
Ramya ji.
उपेन्द्र इन्द्रावरजः चक्रपाणिश्चतुर्भुजः
Rama ji. Rama Swaminathan.
पद्मनाभो मधुरिपुर् वासुदेवः
त्रिविक्रमः
Shiva Sundarji.
देवकी नंदन शौरी श्रीपति पुरुषोत्तमः
Ekta ji. No. PR Rajalakshmi.
वनमाली बलित्वंसी कंसारादिरदोक्षजः
Anyone left out? Was not chanted? No. Last 3 lines I'll chant. Vishwambaraf Kaitabhajit Vidushri Vatsalanchanaha Purana Purusho Yajna Purusho Narakantakaha Jalashayi Vishwarupaha Mukundo Muramardanaha. Okay, so till here everyone is chanting well, very nice, but still for perfection please you can listen to the audio and practice. Please note there are 2 different audios. Some people are still getting confused. If you want you can refer to the class anyway, the live recording, audio recording that is there, you refer to that for repetition, but the only audio also I have shared, so please take that, and you just want to practice to the recording, you can listen to that. You don't want explanation and everything, you can listen to the only recording. I think I have shared today morning only on the group, so please refer to that. Today time is up. We have practiced and learned the meanings. Next class we will continue. Next class there will be no practice. We will continue learning and looking at the, we'll look at the meanings of a few more words and continue learning. So for today we'll stop here. We meet again on Friday.